Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to my peoples and my guys, look alive, look alive. It's your boy Act Reaching with another episode of the Jab Jamboree produced by the LDBC, executive produced by the Focus Over Clan. Got my brother Cadillac Red in the building with me. Red, tell the people where they can find you at. Could you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly and shit. Y'all find me right here on YouTube, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, 3:15 Central. We bullshitting on the Beltway. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute Ag Reach for sending the link out, shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting it cracking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dope spills, boxing bills. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So I ain't do a live, I've been doing uploads, but I haven't did a live dope spills and boxing builds in a little minute. I thought it was an appropriate time. Um, so basically, we just got done with Lawrence Okolie fighting. We also had Lil B Hot fighting. So we had some other things that transpired before I even want to talk about this week, though, Red. I wanted to ask you because Brian, and I did a video about this. If y'all go check it out and make sure y'all share that if y'all get a chance. Red, you too.
All right.
I got you working. And Montarlo is no longer getting the fight because Brian Castano suffered I believe, a left bicep tip. So he had to pull out of the fight. Charlo was upset. He wanted to, I guess, see the documentations of that. And this was supposed to be for Undisputed. How you feel about that, Cadillac Red? We got the New York traffic in the background. It's a beautiful day.
It's hard. It's hard to be on motherfucking Charlo's side behind that shit, man. Cause you know Charlo already rich and he not you know what I'm saying? He already rich and motherfucking he had a chance to win this fight and had a draw with this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't want to hear any shit from you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling when it comes to Charlo. I don't be wanting to hear no complaints. I don't be wanting to hear nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? You say you a lion, that's all I need to, you know what I'm saying, see from you and hear from you, man. I can't accept you getting upset at Castano talking about he trying to pull out the fight when he took the fight. He already took this fight. So to me, it's not like he's scared. But you know, I mean, we'll see how it all play out and shit. Because he could be lying about this injury too. He could be, you know what I'm saying, trying to lose some weight. But I just don't see him being scared of Charlo. You know what I'm saying, win, lose, or draw. That's you know what I'm saying. I know Charlo like to talk a lot of shit like people scared of him, but I seen you get slapped. So
Red, don't do that. No,
I did.
Red, it wasn't even he didn't really get to fully Kufi slap.
But he got slapped.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's kind of disappointing for Mel. They're saying that because that fight is no longer happening, the WBO was going to make Brian Castano fight his mandatory and Tim Costazu. And we all remember the great Costazu as his son. When he gets better, and then they're gonna make Mel fight I believe his IBF mandatory. I don't know who that is. I wish my brother Elder was around right now. But yeah, so that's why I can understand You know, if Brian Castano and Mel rematch, it might not even be for undisputed if you think about it. So my question is this, Red? They saying that Tim Kasazu wants to be the replacement opponent for Mel Charlo. What do you think about that? And before you go, that's also going to eliminate if Mel wins the WBO title. That's also going to eliminate him having to fight Kasazu for that year. You know how you get that year after you make your defense?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have, he wouldn't even have to worry about that when he fought Castano.
See, that's kind of like a slippery slope, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Kasazu you're not even in my sanctioning body. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really need to fight you. You know what I'm saying? Until I win that belt. Like you are a Castano problem. Stop trying to jump the line against somebody else in the other ranks. You know what I'm saying? In the other sanctioning bodies that have rights to that fight before you, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you got a nice little name and your daddy known in Australia and all that other shit. And you know what I'm saying? You think Cambosis might got Australia popping and shit right now with you type shit. But nah, man. Chasing Charlo out is just, to me, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You belong in another sanctioning body, go that route. You know what I'm saying? You should have chose the other route when, you know what I'm saying, when you was doing what you was doing. But you in the WBO, you got to wait for your WBO, and that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? All that, to me, that should be sounding like a nice little clout chase. Nice little clout chase. You know what I'm saying? And Charlo don't need to be in no fights with nobody that's a mandatory, you know what I'm saying, which is probably going to be a tougher fight than most when he got an undisputed fight coming up. You know what I'm saying? Charlo don't need, to me, in my opinion, Charlo don't need to fight. He need to do just like how he did with Tony Harrison. Wait. I ain't getting in the shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, waiting on your ass. Or did he wait? I think he did. Did he wait? I think he waited. I think he waited.
So now I'm gonna ask you. So you all right with Tim Kasazu being a replacement opponent? I think that's a good fight.
I'm not saying
Red,
that the fight is good, but I'm
that's
not
good. He young. It's not like he fighting something. And this is actually a legend son that's actually been putting in some currency.
Yeah, but you're not in my sanctioning body. You know what I'm saying? You've been trying to fight Castano. You've been trying to get the WBO title. I don't have that right now. So I'm not obligated to fight you because the WBO champion pulled out. In actuality, pulled out for a couple weeks. So now I'm gonna wait and get the fight that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got shit I'm doing. Stop trying to take me off my track to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at the shit.
Let me get in this chat. Saluto, Mega Red, Kevin Dunbar, Saluto Tay Brown, Saluto Shaper. I miss anybody else now. 503, man. Tell the people where they can find you at.
Yeah, right here on YouTube, 503 line. Smoke City Morecast, part 2 on IG. Twitter 503 line. You know what I'm saying? Smoke City Morecast on Facebook too. What y'all cooking on, Charlo?
Yeah, Charlo Castano. You know, with the bicep tear and all of that. And Tim Kasazu was actually scheduled to be on that undercard 503. You know that? Tim Kasazu was supposed to fight Terrell.
I was hearing about it.
Yeah, he was going to fight Terrell Boucher on the undercard anyway. So he's willing to save the show and put up his ranking that Charlo, once he does fight Castano, and Castano won't have to worry about him either. Because basically Charlo would be taking his spot for the belt. He basically kind of be putting that up. So he wouldn't have to worry about him when him and Brian Castano win. I don't know what the IBF, I don't know how they gonna feel because I think he was supposed to, if since he wasn't gonna fight what's his name, Brian Castano, they was gonna have him fight that mandatory. So I don't know how they gonna feel. So but my question to you is how you feel about Tim Kasasu being a replacement opponent for Mel?
Yeah, that's a good fight, bro. I ain't got no problem with that. Like I say, the only thing is with the politics align with that. You know what I'm saying? With Al Heyman them be able to get the sanctioning bodies to sanction the fights. That would be my only concern, man. But that's killing two birds with one stone. You know what I'm saying? You know, so hey, why not? I watched that fight, man. Tim Zoo coming over here fighting Charlo is a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Go and get him out the way early, man. So you can focus solely on Castano whenever he do decide to come back, whenever that's gonna be.
Okay. I want to go into another topic. I'm going to switch it up. Gary Russell was there supporting his brother Gary Antoine Russell. Um, I guess he did an interview, I believe. He said that he wants Lomachenko, Mark Masayo, or Tank Davis. Out of those fights that he called out, which one do you want to see, and which one do you think is the most realistic? Uh, I want to start with Cadillac Red since he's been quiet for
What was the names he said again?
Mark Magsayo, of course, Tank Davis, and Lomachenko.
That's what Gary Antoine Russell said.
No. Gary Allen Russell, the older brother.
Oh,
He was saying
oh,
that, like, you know how he always talk shit when one of his brothers got a fight. I don't know why you surprised. We go through this all the time, Brady.
I mean, you know what I'm
3 know
saying?
this is usual routine. When one of his brothers fight, the camera get in his face, he start talking the shit.
Oh, okay. So, uh, uh, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? The boy, the super champ at 130. Who is that? Gutierrez, or that's the other nigga that won last night? Who the super champ
At what weight class?
at 130?
Oh yeah, Gutierrez.
Yeah,
Gutierrez.
that's who Gary Russell need to be fighting
I think
Gutierrez, man.
Gutierrez might lose to Hector Garcia. He
Man,
might
look,
have a chance.
before he fight Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Gutierrez need a warm up fight against Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? So he can show. So Gary Russell go ahead and get that title at 130 and show the scoop ball head ass little nigga how to win a title. You know what I'm saying? Cause scoop ball head ass little boy can't do it. So yeah, that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? Gary Russell at 130.
So Gary Russell's. I'm not saying he's not a good fighter. So you think Gary Russell should just skip the line like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So which one do you want to see out of those three? You think?
Out of the three he named.
Yeah.
If it's the three he named, I'll say Mark Magsayo.
Okay.
In the rematch, yeah, I'll take the rematch.
And who's the most realistic? Probably Mark Magsayo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 503, same question. Who do you want to see? And then it could be two different answers. Who do you think is the most realistic?
I mean, it's easy for me, bro. I'm gonna say Tank.
Yeah,
Tank
me
Davis,
too.
man.
Tank just need
Okay,
to fight an American black fighter.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna say Tank, man. I feel like that's the biggest fight of both of their careers. at this current time, man, you know what I'm saying? I think the writing is on the wall for Gary Russell to move up and weight. You know what I'm saying? That it's gonna be up for him to read the message and go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? Or go against the grain and try to get another title shot at 126. I mean, truth be told, the man is the longest reigning champion at motherfucking me in the WBC. So I don't understand why they wouldn't grant him a rematch with Maxayo. I mean, that's only fair, right? But do we live in a fair world for a black man? No. So I would say Tank Davis, man, is more money in that fight. It's a bigger fight. You're gonna get more legacy, you know what I'm saying? Beating a Tank versus a Maxayo, getting your belt back, you know what I'm saying? That belt ain't did nothing for you, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would say Tank. What the fuck happened?
Nah, I just put the whole picture up there because I wanted y'all to know what was going on in the picture. Guy, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. But as far as who I want to see, I think I'm with 503. I'm with 503. I think Tank Davis fight. I would really like to see. As far as what I think is realistic, I think Mark Manziel, like everybody else. Salute to Kano Loco. Salute to Black Swan. And I don't know if I missed anybody. Nah, all right, that's cool. All right, so let's talk about the cards, man. Josh Taylor uh, against Jack Catterall. What'd you think about it, 503? And break it down.
Yeah, it was a good fight from what I saw. Feel like Catterall won, man. I feel like he edged it out. Um, it's sad, you know what I'm saying, that he got robbed due to the politics of boxing. But I'm not gonna get on this motherfucking and cry river for no motherfucking you know what I'm saying, no dude over there in the UK. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his people need to do that for him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like Catterall won, man. Josh Taylor somewhat got exposed a little bit. I think he struggles against southpaws. You seen what Regis did to him. I feel like Regis beat him, but I'm not gonna take nothing away from Josh Taylor. Because he do fight the you know what I'm saying, the best competition. You know what I'm saying? And he has fought the best competition thus far. But he has had two hiccup fights, and those two fights were Regis and now Jack Catterall. So he definitely got to work on some things, fix some things. Like the homie KG was saying, he needs to jab a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He needs to get his head off the line. You know what I'm saying? Because he get hit way too much for me. And yeah. I feel like Catterall won yesterday, man.
You got a similar assessment as me. Uh, I didn't really know what to put in Josh Taylor, as far as a picture. Maybe I could have put like an old school bandit. I could have put Josh Taylor in like an old school bandit, like with one of the Robin type masks. You know, maybe I could have put it, but whatever. Supreme Beast, Cadillac Red, man. Let us know what you thought about Catterall and Taylor.
Um, I mean, I've seen this happen before, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, he get his ass whooped over there in this country, and then they give him the hometown cooking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't all the way mad at the fight because that's my favorite type of violence, but I don't know, man. I knew, and it's crazy that it took so long for them to do the scorecards, and you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, man, the whole backstage knew that the fix was in, man. We knew that Josh Taylor was gonna win that, man, even though he got his ass whipped. And he got the titles, but his cachet and his stock is definitely hurting right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I know in a couple months when they choose his next fight, you know what I'm saying? When it's time for his next fight, they're gonna say they're gonna try to brush it under the rug, but this one is just not gonna be forgotten, man. You lost to a UK level fighter in Scotland. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's just not good, man. I don't know. I can't. It looked bad for him moving up. It looked bad for him staying. Right now, he just looked fucked off in the game, man. Hopefully, he get it right.
I thought he looked terrible against Catterall. I thought that was an example of doing too much, staying at the division too long. You should have gave a lot of the brothers that have been competing at that division a chance to win the belt, and a lot of the up and coming dudes also. You did what you had to do, relinquish some joints. I seen the article talk about you definitely moving to 147. That was the last one. Yeah, it was killing you. But y'all didn't be staying there too long, bro. Do what you gotta do and get out of there. Don't wait for nobody. Stay active. Even if you gotta fight Ubers for a little bit until you land something. And then if you can't land nothing, you gotta move up. It's messed up sometimes, but I mean, you want to be a multi-division world champion anyway, unless you a natural born heavyweight. So, yeah, I'm not mad at him for moving up. I would like to see what he do once he get acclimated to the weight at 147. Now, we're gonna get into the Showtime card.
Act, you did? You went out, Act? If you did.
Yeah, I think Act went out.
Oh, he might have slipped off, you know what I'm saying, and coming right back, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Act a fool. I'm mad he put Lawrence okolie on the barbecue sauce like that. You see that?
Yo, y'all hear me? My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
My bad. Nah. My sister freaking cool. My bad. Yeah. So picture got Chris Colbert in the trap. Y'all see Hector? He's an exterminator.
That nigga got it on the ghost. That nigga's a ghostbuster.
That's the that's the outside exterminator, Joe. The big backpack and they spray on everything. Yeah, and y'all see the sauce, the special sauce. Let's go to 503. Let's talk about Jerwin and Kajas. What happened, man? And Fernando Martinez. What you think? What happened with Jerwin and Kajas, man? What you think?
He got pieced up. what I'm saying? I didn't really. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I didn't really watch too much of that fight. You know, I was at the rodeo and shit last night with the fam. Um, but from what I saw, Martinez just wanted it more, man. And the Akajas, or however you say his name, bro, he fought Martinez fight. You know what I'm saying? Instead of boxing, you using your speed and your angles, you know what I'm saying, trying to come up in there on your Manny Pacquiao shit. You came in there on some Mike Tyson shit, trying to go blow for blow with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a good strategy, man. It was a stupid way to get a win. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong. See, a lot of fighters get it twisted, man. When they go up in there with these rough, rugged, tough guys, man, that's when you really supposed to box for real, and put that demo down. You don't gotta go blow for blow with these guys, man. These tough Latino dudes, man. That's what they born and bred to do. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a nigga and I got speed and angles and I can move and counter punch and box and throw my jab out there, you know what I'm saying, and come back with something over the top, that's what I'm gonna do for 12, 10 rounds, however long I gotta do it. If I don't knock you out, shit, I'm gonna piece you up in the process, man. You know what I'm saying? And to me, shit, he didn't do that, bro. He fought Martinez's fight, which was a close quarters, phone booth, blender type fight. And he lost. You know what I'm saying? He made Martinez look way better than what he was, man. You know what I'm saying? And I hate we fucking picked that shit. Cause now I gotta fucking eat crow again tomorrow. Fucking around with this fuck, man. I'm tired of these Filipino dudes always riding the coattail of Manny Pacquiao. Oh, well, that's Manny Pacquiao's protege. He's that's Manny Pacquiao Jr. He's gonna be the next one to do it for the Philippines. And them Filipino boys got to show me, man. That's all I got. That's all I got at.
Yes, sir. Salute to Big Texas, Cletus Smith. Supreme Beast, man. What'd you think about Gerald Winnicott and Fernando Martinez, man?
And that was some bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga Alcohol then had like 30, damn near 40 fights. And you let this young nigga come in on like his 15, 16 fight and whoop your ass like that. That shit is too much for me, man. That shit is too much for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Way too much for me. I couldn't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as mad as you was at, but I was definitely mad though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what let me know this weekend about to be some bullshit. I keep having to eat this bar. I just escaped from, you know what I'm saying, having to eat crow with Josh Taylor to definitely have to eat one. Fucking around with Alcohol's ass, man. Man, just I'm mad at myself for that one, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know you feel even worse, Act, so it's all good though.
Thanks, Red. You always know how to cheer guy up. My brother Jay Steele's just entered the building. What's going on, brother?
What to do? What you saying? What to go on? It's your favorite, yeah, your most hated all fella back for another one. You in the dig? Definitely was a great weekend of boxing. You know what I mean? Just to cap off this okolie fight. You know what I mean? Early morning Sunday with the preliminary cards, and then to cap it off with this afternoon card with Okolie versus Sislak, and the O2 arena was jumping. You know what I mean? It wasn't full capacity, but them UK and them Polish fans definitely know how to you know what I mean, create some atmosphere, because that was definitely a live event. It was a sloppy fight, you know what I mean? Okolie seemed to be overshooting his right, um, doing a lot of holding and smothering whatnot. There was a lot of rabbit punching going on in the fight, but it was a clear cut victory. I knew this Sislak guy wasn't gonna easily lay down from what I saw from him from the Makabu fight, his first title challenge. You know what I mean? But he stood up tall. He showed he has a great chin because Okolie landed some serious right hands on a man, and I thought I was gonna get my 2 points in that 10th round, but it didn't come to fruition. And but it is what it is. I'm hoping that Maris Breedis, aka Super Mario, ain't really like, you know what I mean, entertaining that Jake Paul shit. You know what I mean? Because I think that's definitely out of the realm of possibility. He needs to settle down and get this unification signed, sealed, and delivered with Lawrence Okolie. You know what I mean? I'd like to see that. And to me, I still have Maris Breedis winning that fight slightly. You know what I mean? I slightly favors Maris Breedis from what I've seen today. But yeah, Lawrence Okolie looked like, you know what I mean, he's turned into a nice little star over there in the UK, packing up the O2. You know what I mean? I like what I see.
Okay. Um, I wanted to ask you about the Showtime card. I'm glad I got your spill on Lords of Holy because when I do get to that with 503 and Red, I'm gonna spin my question, which you backtrack to. Uh, did you get to watch any of the fights on Showtime, bro?
Yeah, yep, yes indeed. Yes indeed.
Okay,
Where
first
should
of
we where should we start? I
well,
mean,
first off, if you can, I didn't really. I forgot. I talked about Josh Taylor and Adderall or Catterall. What do you think about them?
I'm thinking in the next pound for pound, usual suspects assessment for the next quarter, that Josh Taylor definitely will not be on my top 5 pound for top 6 pound for pound. You know what I mean? And that's for sure. Even though that he checks off all the boxes with his resume, the amount of undefeated fighters he's faced, including Jack Catterall, a pound for pound champion still got to show the ability of adaptation. You know what I mean? And making adjustments and then making separation. And I just didn't see that separation from Josh Taylor for him to merit that number 3 pound for pound. It's funny, act you you're on my show. You know what I mean? You're the co-host of the TWR listening sessions, and I do the rapid fire questions. And I would say 9 times out of 10 we've been doing the rapid fire questions, and I've been asking which one of these 5 fighters should we take off our pound for pound list for the next quarter. And Ack Reacher, who do they say? They say Josh Taylor, don't they?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
At
I
least the
mean,
last two dudes. At least the last two dudes that I was on the show.
it's
Said
it's
Josh.
pretty frequent. Yeah, it's pretty frequent that they say Josh Taylor, and now I'm understanding why. Because I was kind of like, nah, man, Josh Taylor is all deserving on to be on that list. But right after seeing that non-display, non-display of pound for pound talent against a European level opponent in Jack Catterall, who I guess he rose to the occasion. Yeah, I mean, he fought the best fight of his life, most definitely, because there's nobody on his resume other than O'Hara Davies to suggest he was going to be able to compete like that against Josh Taylor. I don't want to hear about the complaints about being weight drained and whatnot. Um, it to the I don't know. There's just the talent wasn't there. The adjustments weren't being made. You know what I mean? So therefore, I gotta bump him down. I got to bump him down off the list. Where does he go from here? Where does Taylor go from here?
That's kind of
I
harsh
guess.
after one fight.
I mean, it could have been a bad night. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I didn't even like the way he took it. I didn't like the way he took his win. I mean, he didn't offer no man say he was offering a rematch. He immediately tried to deflect the whole thing, saying he was weight drained. I'm going to 147. Well, if you go on to 147 and you was fighting Jack Catterall like that, I don't like your chances up at 147, brother. I don't like your chances at 147. And so once again, he didn't show the pound for pound the number 3 pound for pound talent that I was expecting on Saturday afternoon. But that's my take on the whole thing. As far as the Jack Catterall goes, I knew he was a solid opponent, and he was going to come in there with some extra, you know what I mean, some extra vitriol because of the situation being Scotland against Britain, you know what I mean, and they do have some hate in their heart for each other, you know what I mean. So uh, that carried them through, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, I hear Magnum say Jack Catterall was robbed. I could kind of agree with that, but at the same time, Jack Catterall didn't do enough. He coasted at the end. And when we talk about the Showtime card, this is why I want to salute the little Argentinian guy that took out Ankahaz, because that's how you close the show against the champion and take his belt. But that's my take.
I just want to point out before we jump back ahead to what I was going to ask Red 503. How long will still be going back to Jerome Nakaz and Fernando Martinez. Uh, Jack Catterall had a chance to be undisputed. And in my opinion, even though I picked Josh Taylor, I thought he did enough, even with a little bit of coasting. I remember this. It was like the 10th round and all of that. Kind of like there, I see him kind of like, but I still felt like he was landing the more effective shots. Plus, he dropped them. Um, Honestly, I thought that he should have been undisputed. And who knows if he'll ever get a shot like that ever again. When the judges, in my opinion, made a horrible call, I think judges shouldn't just get talked to for making bad decisions. I think there should be punishment and consequences. You can't do no big fights. Another thing too, I want them to start suggesting and getting other judges like emotion, second generations. We can't keep having the same judges from when your dad was born and then you born and now you got a kid now and he about to be a pro. Like that don't make no damn sense. 3 generations and you still a judge. So I'm gonna need boxing to get more on the ball with that. You know what I mean? Because maybe these dudes' eyes ain't the same that they was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. So and like I said, I think that there should definitely be a punishment with judging bad fights. I don't think it should just get looked over and you should just get talking to. I think that you should be punished. You can't get no big money fights for a while. You gotta go to club rooms till you start acting right. Anyway, back to Jerwin Cajas and Fernando Martinez, who again I should have listened to my first instinct. At first, I picked him, and then I switched the next day. I should have picked him, man. The Argentinian dudes been coming over here getting real busy. They been getting real busy, and man, 503. Did I actually? I didn't ask you already about that fight, did I?
Well, Martinez.
And then Gerald and Cos.
Yeah, we talked about that, bro.
Okay. Red.
Yeah.
What you think about it?
Yeah, I spoke on the joint. You know what I'm saying? I spoke on it.
Oh, you spoke on it too. Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
spoke on it.
Okay. So let's move on from that fight. Gary Antoine. Victor Posto. Dealing with a lot. Cadillac Red. I'm gonna come to you first.
On which fight?
On Gary Antoine and Victor Posto.
I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Gary put a demo down. You know what I'm saying? I can't say he ain't put no demo down on Postal. You know what I'm saying? And he got a stoppage. I think he need to sharpen up a little bit defensively, and he'll be right. But I think he's definitely ready to take the step and start being in contention and fighting these big names. You know what I'm saying? Beating Postal was a big name on his resume. It's only, you know what I'm saying, I think it's up to him to start moving up, you know what I'm saying, with his next fight. So I definitely want to see one of the guys, you know what I'm saying, the top 10, you know what I'm saying, fringe top 10 type of guy when it come to Gary next fight, because he definitely got all the tools to be a champ. You know what I'm saying? So I was definitely pleased with the performance with him getting the stoppage. But like I said, just you know what I'm saying, tighten up just slightly defensively, man. And I think he's gonna be all right.
Okay. 503.
Yo, what's up with it, bro?
Um, what did you think about Gary Antoine and Victor Posto?
Um, it was a cool fight. I think Gary got some stuff to work on. Um, I think he's gonna have to definitely be a little bit more calculated with his attack because all that lunging in, you know what I'm saying, coming in hard with his left hand, dipping down, those are bad habits, man. And all it takes is for a good coach and an even gooder fighter to exploit those things. The dipping down shit I really don't like. It concerns me. Because when he does get in there with a guy that could throw an uppercut, like a Tank or Regis, you know what I'm saying, or Matias, you know what I'm saying, these type guys that have an arsenal, he could possibly get beat or hurt. But I think he made a statement. It was a lukewarm statement. I don't think it was as hot as we wanted it to be because it came in the wee seconds of the fight. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta take what they give you, right? And now when you look on paper, you know what I'm saying, you look up Gary Russell's name or Poststyle's name, and you're gonna see a TKO win from Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's something to you know what I'm saying, be quote unquote happy about. But you know what the old timers say, it ain't always what you do, is how you do it. And how he did it wasn't really as satisfying as I would like. to see Gary Russell because I like I say I hold guys like him to a higher standard. You know what I'm saying? But a win is a win. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of more things I would like to see the kid work on. I want to see better footwork from him. The hand speed is there. I want to see better footwork. I want to see better punch placement. I want to see better angles. It's small little things that little Gary got to work on. You know what I'm saying? But the lunging and dipping your head down every time you lunge in, trying to avoid a headbutt, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a problem. That's a big major problem for me. But hopefully he get back in the lab and work on those little subtle things. Um and like the homie saying in the chat, like his defense is a little suspect. You know what I'm saying? Head movement and getting your head off the line. Because when you get in, once I say when you get in there with a guy that can punch, a dude that can throw an uppercut or a solid right hand, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have problems. But okay win, not a great win for Gary, but definitely a okay win. I rank it like 7 out of 10. He gets a 70. You know what I'm saying? He gets a C plus. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But that's my take on it.
Yes, sir. Let me get in this chat. I missed a couple. Mark Wonderly salute. My brother DB Rocker. G5 Gabe salute, bro. Yo, the Watch Crush salute. Steels, man. You the last one. What'd you think about Gary Antoine?
I thought a statement was made. You know what I mean? Although I thought he got somewhat of a gift statement with regards to the stoppage, I wasn't in agreement with the way it stopped. The fight was stopped. I thought Postall could have probably lasted that 30 seconds, or if anything, he was Gary Russell was robbed of that spectacular knockout from the referee. But this was the type of battle I was expecting. I think earlier before I was saying it's close to a 50-50 fight for me, you know what I mean? But I'm leaning towards Gary Russell. This is this will be his biggest test type of final exam type of deal for Gary Russell, and he passed it. You know what I mean? There was some answers, some questions that he seemed that he didn't have the answers for quick, but albeit I think statement was made in the 140 division how he dealt with a guy like Victor Postall. Victor Postall is a perennial contender. He only loses to the best, and now it looks like he just lost to another up and coming best in the division. Yeah, the little things on defense he definitely needs to work on. Sometimes I felt there was a lack of creativity. He became monotone with his offense at some points, but those are little small things, you know what I mean, that I think definitely that can be overcome. I also want to credit the corner, the work of Gary Russell Jr. in the corner. You know what I mean? I like the way he looked in the corner, his advice, his almost calming nature, and then at times there was he put some urgency behind his words. You know what I mean? He knew when to press the gas and when to take it off. I liked his energy in the corner from Gary Russell Jr. It seems like a very very good tandem, dynamic duo between the two brothers. You know what I mean? Fighter and corner, fighter and trainer, somewhat. But yeah, that's my take. I think statement was made in the 140 division, and even looks better after the the performance that Josh Taylor put on. But that's my take.
Yes, sir. Me personally, like I said, Gary Antoine Russell to me is still the most talented one out of the Russell brothers. I definitely think he's up and coming. I felt what I felt to say with lack of creativity. Uh, Speaking to Jared Smith, he said Chris Colbert is a disgrace to boxing. We're gonna touch on him. Um, um, I was actually kind of surprised that Victor Posto was able to hang in there like he did. Uh, didn't think that Gary Antoine did bad. I actually think he had the best performance of yesterday. Probably the whole weekend of boxing, really. Even though I did think that the stoppage was a bit premature, but I think that he ultimately would have stopped him anyway. Um, Thought that his face looked a little bit, a little lumpy after the fight and stuff like that. I agree with with 503. Yeah, you got to work on the defense and stuff like that because if you get into a fist fight with one of these dudes with some real life death magic in their gloves, it may be a different story. So definitely looking forward to seeing what's next for him, and then from there, like I said, I would like to see him get a title contender since we know now Josh Taylor is about to relinquish the belt and scab him basically. Um, let's get into Christopher Colbert. Um, Steels, I want to come to you first. What did you think about Christopher Colbert's performance, and do you like the cover with him being on the mousetrap and Hector Garcia being exterminated?
Okay, I'm just taking that in now. Yeah. That's definitely Colbert definitely got exterminated, you know what I mean?
And he got put
Um
in the trap. That was a trap fight.
it
What's the
definitely
position?
was. It was a trap fight. It was a UK banana skin, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? And my guy slipped up. You know what I mean? Got caught up in that trap. And old boy Hector Garcia came up in there and took out that rat, you know what I mean? And discarded him for being a pretender instead of a contender. You know what I mean? Wow. Um, Colbert to me, I mean, he, I compare him almost like a Tevin Farmer, style wise. You know what I mean? Um, it's evident that the pop wasn't there. He thought he could go up in there, dog walk Hector Garcia, and take Hector Garcia out, but he got rudely awakened. You know what I mean? He definitely got rudely awakened, and this was where to see where champions are made. You know what I mean? To see where what he's really made of, and there's no shame in getting hit and getting knocked down, but it's how you come back. It's how you bounce back from that, and this is where I can't, you know what I mean? I can't really support, you know what I mean, Chris Colbert, you know what I mean, with the moves, the way he moved after he got knocked down. It showed that he didn't have no dog in him, and he lacked the heart. You know what I mean, to come through and try to get that fight, try to get that fight, try to get that W. He quit without quitting on the stool, without having the corner throw in the towel. He quit by essentially cycling and running in the ring. You know what I mean? Without throwing no punches, without coming with no urgency to fight back, understanding that he's down on the cards. You know what I mean? Losing the fight, losing by points because you took that knockdown. But in the championship so-called rounds, this up and coming so-called champion did not show any type of championship qualities. I hope this stings Chris Colbert, and it's not only just a loss, but it's a lesson. But from the way he recovered from those punches and reacted, not recovered, but reacted to the punches, I really don't know about him. Because once again, my man quit without the towel being thrown. My man quit without staying on the stool between rounds. He just ran around the ring without throwing punches back. And I can't rate that. But salute to Hector Garcia, who came in there as a major underdog. You know what I mean? Nobody picked him to do anything, but just be an opponent and be a spectacular lay down for Chris Colbert. But he did what he did in your graphic. He caught the rat and took him out. That's my take.
Is the Wilder curse real now? Do y'all believe? It's 2 for 2. Teofimo, now Chris Colbert. 503 Lion. Talk about Chris Colbert. The fight. Well, you know, what you got on the whole, like break the fight down a little bit, summarize it, and what you think should happen with Chris Colbert after this.
Yeah, man, Chris Colbert just got he got outworked, he got outboxed. You know what I'm saying? He was just thoroughly beat up. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically, you know what I'm saying, what happens when you take shit for granted. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised one bit. But you know, it is what it is at this point. I'm not like I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I never really did like little Chris Colbert, bro. But for me, I'm gonna say I definitely want to see Hector Garcia get his shot. You know what I'm saying? But what happens with Chris Colbert is he gonna have to humble himself, like I said on my channel earlier, bro. He gonna have to humble himself. It's a lot of things that he gonna have to work on, being that he don't have no power. Um, I do think that when you think about it in totality, uh, he gonna have to work on his boxing, bro. And like KG said earlier, man, he gonna have to become a boring fighter. He gonna have to be like a Keith Thurman. the new version of Keith Thurman. Box, get up 7 rounds, and he gonna have to box and get up 6-7 rounds and cruise to a decision. All that trying to be flashy and fly and flamboyant, that shit ain't gonna work no more, man, because the kid don't really have the power with only 8 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? And so for that, I think is it a chance for Chris Colbert to redeem himself? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But all that shit talking, all that, fly flashy shit he do, you know what I'm saying, trying to act like a real New York nigga, can't do that, bro. Can't do that. You can't be like Mike Tyson and Shannon the Cannon and Berlanga and Zab Judah and all these New York legends. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that, homie. You gotta humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm gonna say shouts out to Garcia, man. Once again, we're gonna have to eat crow. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that. And that's why we love the sweet science, man. We love the sport, man, because a guy can come in off of 3 weeks notice and become the man. Only in boxing, baby. That's all I got.
Yes, sir. Um, Cadillac Red, man. Get the people your spill. Salute to Carla Jenkins. Salute to D Ray Promotions. Thanks for checking in, y'all.
Well, you know, man, you know what I'm saying? You know how I feel about schoolball head ass little boy, man. I feel how you feel. I feel sad that I even had to pick this shit. You know what I'm saying? I should have told y'all no. You know what I'm saying? It's still my ground, the Florida way. And I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you not that good. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I take it back. This is what happens when you average. You know what I'm saying? But you talk shit like you above average. And you get into a fight instead of doing your average shit to win. You know what I'm saying? You do some shit that you think that the people want to see. And you get your ass whipped. Because he came in there last night like he was some type of power puncher or something. And everybody know you pillow fisted. But the person you got into a fight with, you know what I'm saying, they was a power puncher. They put you on your ass. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Like I say, man, he got one more loss, man. One more loss is over for him, man. You know what I'm saying? He halfway out the door now. But I know it's gonna be, PBC got a habit of letting people redeem themselves and all that other stuff. So, he might see redemption. But as far as all that shit talking and the shit that you was doing before, man, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. Just be a boxer, man. Just be a boxer and move forward, man. That's all I got on it.
Yes, sir. Like I said earlier, the only one that should have had puzzles on their trunks and gloves should have been Hector Garcia, Ness still cousin. You know what I mean? From the boxing force. Well, now I'm joking. But salute to the Dominican brother. He actually had a fight maybe 2 months prior. So he actually had an advantage that I didn't even know about. Because he just had been in the ring. We seen that same thing happen with Andrew Ruiz, who just came to the PBC. Real Big Baby Miller, Anthony Joshua. He was the replacement opponent. He fought 3 months earlier before that, and look how easily he whooped Anthony Joshua had. So it had the same kind of effect when it came to Chris Colbert. That kind of showed me, like I said before, that activity is very important nowadays. There's something about this climate where you got to stay active somehow, some way. You got to stay active. I don't know what was going on with Chris Colbert. Wasn't throwing no punches. At the same time, this dude that he was fighting was better than he thought. This dude was an Olympian, represented Dominican Republic. This dude did great in the Pan Am Games. He actually got a better amateur resume than Colbert. And he got more amateur fights. The only thing to me, Colbert had the advantage is with the age. He's 5 years older than Colbert. I mean, we didn't know that, of course, but it ended up manifesting itself in that fight. He said that he fought tons of Cuban dudes international. And he said Colbert's style is kind of like he likened his style to being more like that. So he said he wouldn't have a problem with him going into this fight, and it ended up being relatively true. It's kind of crazy to me, um, because it makes me feel like, dang, yo, uh, 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 he was right there for a title, and then what happened to him is just like what the Bro 78 always used to talk about dudes being in trap fights. And this was an example of a trap fight. If there ever was a definition of somebody being in a trap fight, I want y'all to always remember this time period in February where Chris Colbert could have got a belt. His opponent got sick. He decided to still fight. And when you fight, that means that you're going to put your mandatory position on the line, which he did. And now that falls over to Hector Garcia. It's kind of crazy how shit change overnight. That's all I got on that one. Last before we go, and I want everybody to head over to Drew Titans if you're not over there. I just wanted to get the brothers' thoughts real quickly on the sauce. Y'all can see we got the sauce bottle right there with okolie on it. Steels, did that pass your test? Is that okay, brother?
I'm feeling the sauce. I'm feeling the sauce. You could have
Okay.
made it a red sauce over the cabbage roll. You know what I mean? That he
That's the
that he
WBO belt.
got to. Indeed. No, I'm feeling that though. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lawrence Okolie. I mean, once again, decent performance. It was a little bit sloppy, a lot of holding and whatnot, but he got through it against a unknown but decent opponent. I seen him against Makabu, and he fought Makabu in Africa, in Congo, and gave Makabu some good work. It was arguable. I think it might even came to a split decision in Congo. You know what I mean? So I know this Sislak guy was gonna come to fight, come for that WBO belt, and he came with his Polish fans. You know what I mean? It was once again, it was a great atmosphere. But the right hand, the jab in the right hand, when Okolie was able to find his range, find his space, and not smother himself, when he landed it, it did have some lasting effects on Michael Sislak. You see the bleeding coming out the ear and whatnot. That was from the smashing right hand. I'm hoping Maris Breedis is in the near future. You know what I mean? Hopefully this year we'll see unification in the cruiserweight division between Maris Breedis and Lawrence Okolie. Because there was some talk of Okolie moving up to heavyweight, and I don't think he's ready for heavyweight just yet. You know what I mean? Seeing the way the amount of clinching going on in that fight with Michael Sislak, and Michael Sislak is he's an average size cruiserweight, but he was doing well in the clinch. Like he wasn't Okolie wasn't able to outmuscle Sislak in the clinch as good as I thought he should have. So if he was to take that up to that type of strength up to heavyweight, I don't think that's going to work. You know what I mean? But let's hope for this unification, him and Maris Breeder, so even possibly he might look for the lower hanging fruit, which is Junior Makabu. But that's my take.
Um, before I go to 503, y'all stay after the live. Y'all stay on for like 5 minutes real quick. I just want to highlight earlier. 503. What did you think about Lawrence Okolie? What did you think about the Source? We watched it together. So what you think? Well, most of it anyway. 503, yeah.
My bad, I was on mute talking. Yeah, I think this was an underwhelming fight for Okolie. I'm still a fan of the South, you know what I'm saying? But I think when you think about it in retrospect, homie, Okolie was supposed to style on this dude, bro. This was a hometown fight. Lawrence Okolie had his people there. This was supposed to be his coming out party. Um, and he went 12 rounds with this dude. Think he had him hurt like in the 8th round, dropped him, wasn't able to close the show. But Lawrence Okolie still got some things he needs to work on. He's still a little flat footed, you know what I'm saying? I think he go a little bit too right hand crazy sometimes. I think he needs to switch up his very you know what I'm saying, his variety, you know what I'm saying, the punches. I like when he throw combinations. I like the left hook. You know what I'm saying? I like the jab. I think he's best when working off the jab. Um, Stand still a little bit too wide, man. But you know, I like Lawrence Okolie, man. I love Lawrence Okolie's story. Um, do I think he ready for the big boys like Brady's? Nah, I don't think so. I think Brady's beat him. I would like you know who I want. I want to see him fight Makabu. That's who I want to see him fight next. Makabu. I think that would be a good step up fight for him. Even though Makabu isn't quote unquote a real beat or anything like that, but I think that's a step in the right direction. Then you get Brady's. You know what I'm saying? But you
I'm
know,
mad because you reminded me of something I did want to bring up, but I didn't remember. Uh,
yeah,
Canelo versus Bill. But I don't want to
right.
spill a little bit too much into it. But yeah, yeah, that's what you got, 500.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Cadillac Red, man. What you got on the sauce, man?
Y'all got the sauce fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have an off night with this weekend. With this weekend being the way this weekend was, I'm surprised his ass didn't get upset. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But he didn't look good. But it was no way, shape, or form that anybody that I was around that was watching it felt like he lost the fight. So it's just more or less sharpening up the tools because you got the tools to win. He in cruiserweight, and from what I've seen at the cruiserweights, I haven't seen anything spectacular. So he might be able to unify or even go undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Because Makabu definitely didn't look good. You know what I'm saying? Breeder's looking like a clown out here. I don't know. I can't take him serious. You know what I'm saying? And the other dude with the belt, I don't even know who he is. So I don't know, man. I think Okolie he still got the chance to do something at the cruiserweight, in my opinion. Even though this showing wasn't the showing that I would expect from him. But it is what it is, though.
Yes, sir. Um, I like to see the source unified because I seen he was already talking about it again. Here another one. It's getting tougher and tougher for me to make a weight. I already can tell you look like a heavy. So we gonna need you to not overdo things at that division. Try to really submit you trying to unify with Breeders. I want to see him against Breeders. Uh, if he gonna stay in that weight class, and then I think from there, I think from there, he should move up to heavyweight. Especially playing that game with staying at the weight class and it's getting hard for him to make a way. But that's all I really got on that. Uh, Cadillac Ray, get the people your last, bro. Yeah, salute for coming through on this dope
Yeah,
shit.
man, y'all already know, man. Salute that. You know what I'm saying? Check me out tomorrow, 4:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna be going down. Salute to the LDBC, man. It's the usual suspect team. You know what I'm saying? I'll holler at y'all at a minute though. What?
Yes, sir. 503.
Yo, man. Y'all check me out, man. Tomorrow, man, Marathon Monday, man, 7 o'clock, right after BLTB. Check me out on the early morning hunt as well. You know, I'm talking about hot boxing topics, man. We're gonna definitely get into some more hot boxing topics throughout the rest of the weeks. Follow me, IG Smoke City Mobcast Part 2, 503 Line on Twitter, Facebook Smoke City Mobcast, man. It's your boy 503 Line, man. Houston Hard Hitters, we out, man. Peace.
Jake Stills, man. Get the people your last, man, to close this out.
You know what it is. Your favorite, your most hated odd fella, TWR, the War Report, right here on YouTube. Next listening session will be Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Wake and Bake Boxing, Saturday mornings, 10:30. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, your most hated. Don't forget to check out theusualsuspect6.com for all of our the usual suspect 6 profiles and content, as well as boxing rankings, as well as the usual suspect factions. Y'all know what it is. But salute.
And once again, y'all just stay on for like 5 minutes after I end. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to the LDBC. Salute to the usual suspects. Salute to the full Berserker clan. It's your boy Act Reach.